Let's play the store lane. Store lane.
Initiating operation AA pillar deployment to eliminate the so-called crystal region. The objective is to eradicate all of the E2 crystals in the crystal region and complete the groundwork for the future expansion of Reclamation Site 01. Shifty, are you ready?
Yes. I received upon confirmation. We've become aware of
Good. As long as nothing unusual happens at the AA pillar, let's commence the AA pillar launch sequence ready.
AA pillar landing coordinates set.
Confirming landing. Launch complete. Transferring
Control all set. Wow. The AA pillar descends much slower than the A pillar. Maybe
the energy contained within it is significantly great. Sorry.
It's okay.
Mihara, you've where are you? Get away from there immediately. What?
Ew.
What is that thing? That thing just swallowed the entire AA.
This is an emergency.
Dictator.
Contact Art Command. Tell them code name Gluttony has.
I hear the sound of in my body. I think how long can who will come if I knew this? No matter, I didn't want. I don't want to. So please, someone grabs my hand. No matter, I feel I close my eyes. What? Am I
Ooh. Ooh. All right.
Is that a fairy?
Ooh. She should say ooh. It's better. Unbreakable shepherd here. Nice. Whoa, this is so cool. I like the design though. It's like a Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact. Actually, yeah, it's a Genshin Impact. Well, like Arab. Is that a Ragnarok? Those slimes.
This place used to be so quiet, but now it's bustling with noise.
Yes, I need those. I need those. Give me all of those for celebrate.
Why don't we go check on the bubble tree? What should we do tomorrow? To think I'd ever worry about something like this, it makes me happy.
The spiller seems to be asleep. You'll be bringing trouble if you accidentally disturb it to the touch.
This place used to be so quiet, but now it's bustling with noise. Why don't we go check on the bubble tree? What should we do tomorrow? To think I'd ever worry about something like this, it makes me happy.
Good lord, she was annoying. I don't think that.
Why don't we go check on the bubble tree?
Bubble thing.
This place used to be so quiet, but now it's bustling with noise.
Ah, I see. Okay.
What should we do tomorrow? To think I'd ever worry about something like this, it makes me happy.
Anything related? Anything related to the books, among other things, on the vacant lot is speak here. If you're bored, you can read them whenever you want. I guess time here doesn't exist.
This place used to be so quiet, but now it's bustling with noise.
Okay, for God's sake.
What should we do tomorrow? To think I'd ever worry about something like this, it makes me happy. Why don't we go check on the bubble tree? This place used to be so quiet, but now it's bustling with noise. Why don't we go check on the bubble tree? What should we do tomorrow? To think I'd ever worry about something like this, it makes me happy.
Can I mute her? She's so annoying. Okay. Zamare.
Why don't we go check on the bubble tree?
Huh?
What should we do tomorrow? To think I'd ever worry about something like this, it makes me happy.
Bubble tree and that grows bubbles. The bubble on the tree will fall to the ground once near the wall. The bubbles are liquid metal, so it will hurt a lot of music by them. Liquid metal, holy shit.
This place used to be so quiet, but now it's bustling with noise.
I'm always ready.
Oh, it's ready.
You can count on me.
Roger. Joining the mission. One moment. Allow me to finish. Even if you bring me along, I won't be of any help.
Yes, you are. Ching.
I'm not a fairy.
Where am I?
Fairy. So cute. Hey there. About time you came to.
What happened to her? God damn! Is she gonna punish me?
Who are you? What is this place? Where did you bring
We're all Nikkies, aren't we? Are you a Nikke too?
Oh,
a Nikke?
Yeah. And
We're underwater? Don't be ridiculous. Do you really think I'd fall for that?
I know it's hard to believe. I was thinking the same thing only a few minutes.
What?
Uni and I woke up just a little while ago. It seems like we were in a shipwreck, like you. Isn't that right, Uni?
What is going on?
What are your names, by the way? I have to be able to call you something.
you were traveling together?
Nope. This is my first time seeing her. I'll kick off the introductions. I'm Mihara, and this is my partner, Uni, who is dear to me. As you can see, Uni is a little different than the usual Nikke. She communicates with these vocalizations that I personally find. She still understands everything we're saying, though, so you'll...
Oh,
It fascinates me every time I see a Nikke who communicates by making similar sounds as Uni. The world... So, what...
Siren!
That's a... And you...
Who are you calling?
Tell us...
More.
Good. Now that we all know each other's names, any chance you can fill us in on where we are?
I saw you falling into the ocean near the bubble tree. And waited until you came to.
Wow. Thanks a bunch.
So, don't lie. How can we? We're all able to breathe perfectly normal.
Is that true?
Barrier. It's actually so that
I never knew a place like this existed. Could it be a new lost sector? It's you.
how do?
Oh,
Is there any way to get back up to the surface from here?
I will make one.
Excuse me? You mean? No. If I don't get calm down, this is all one big lie. I don't believe we're underwater for a second. How do we know that so-called barrier isn't or a hologram?
Oh,
I'm not waiting around. Get out of my way. I've got to get out of here right.
How about we all settle down for a moment and get some food in us first?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna settle down. I'm gonna settle down for that.
How far can you push me?
I've got this. How heavy your burden has been.
Situation is under control.
Is she sniper too?
still got some fun with it. I'm glad you're safe. Everyone has worked incredibly hard.
What are you looking at?
Is it tasty?
If it wasn't, do you think I'd be eating it? Now stop staring at me as I eat.
It's good to see you eating so enthusiastic.
I'll never have a problem eating.
You're cute.
Stop calling me cute.
Thanks for giving us something to eat, Siren.
It's my first time having guests. Thank you all for coming and enjoying yourselves.
You mean that we're the first ones to come here?
Uh-huh.
That's why you don't have a way to go back to the surface right now. You've never gotten anyone out of here before.
That's right. Still, I will send you all back. If I try doing the opposite of how I rescued you...
And how did you rescue us?
Aha!
What is that?
It's called a bug. I was able to save you by putting you in one of these.
How is a Nikke capable of making something like that?
Are you sure you're not a fairy after all? I'm just kidding around. So, that's what you used to save us, huh?
Yes! A power which I can also... It means I don't have to physically move them myself. That's how I was able to control the bubbles to transport you all here safely.
Kotodama?
What's that? Are you using this Kotodama thing?
Oh no! Certainly not. In the past, I wasn't able to control it as well. And uttering a sing... But then, a long time ago, that's when I realized what a joyful experience. After that, I looked into a way that's how I won't use the Kotodama against either.
Why don't you use that power now and send us back up?
I'm sorry. I used too many bubbles when I rescued you. So,
For how long?
1 month?
For a whole month? I can't wait that long. I need to go. Maybe I can swim out of here somehow.
If you leave this bubble, you will die. We are Nikkes after all.
You seem awfully certain.
Because it's...
I don't trust you. How am I supposed to trust a stranger I just met telling me I've got to spend an entire month cooped up with them? I'm going to...
It would be best not to leave.
Are you really taking her at her word?
I am. She seems quite certain of what she's saying. There must... I like living on the edge and taking risks, too. But I wouldn't gamble with Uni's life. I don't know what urgent matters you have, but sure...
That may be true, but
I will get you out. I will make sure to send you back up to the surface. I promise. So please, be...
A little while, I'm going fine. What are you...
Oh,
Nothing.
I'm glad, Siren. We don't need...
oh,
Oh, no, you... I can't stand that.
We don't want... Please.
oh. In that case...
reload.
I've got this.
Woohoo! It lacked a certain pizzazz, but I'm satisfied.
Wow. Look at all this stuff. That thing over there. I'm certain that I've seen it before. Was it called an AA pillar?
Ah, there's a large amount of energy still stored inside it, so I decided to leave it here.
We offer our help, and this is where you bring us? Let me guess. You want us to start rummaging through this stuff.
Oh? Look up until now. Now, however, there are... if it's...
It's fine.
Oh?
Okay, fine.
Oh, oh.
I can't believe I'm...
Sifting through wreckage for valuable items sounds fun to me. Don't you agree, Uni? Well, we're going to get to it.
What the heck are those? Right. Those were all made up of bubbles. Didn't she say they were robots of some kind? I've never seen robots that play. You're so annoying. Go away. I said... All right, surely it wouldn't hurt to touch...
Mori.
Ah! What?
I thought you...
Well, think again. I'm not...
I see.
Don't treat...
All right.
Why did you really come over? You trying...
Huh?
Or you want me to... If that's the case, then get lost.
I'm not after... Why would I do any of that? It's just a small task.
Oh, I guess...
Mori.
Why are you asking?
I'm just curious. We are going to be spending a lot of time together.
And it's going to stay that way. As soon as I leave this place...
Yeah, that's I was hoping... Sorry. We'll leave you be...
What are...
Uni, are you...
Hey, wanna... She has no idea. She doesn't know or what kind of mission I was given.
You just need to do one thing. All you have to do is tell me what they choose. Contact me within 2 months with a report. Quite simple, right?
1 month left. Yeah, maybe for you all. Bunch of luck.
Oh my god, there's just evil inside the Nikkies. Of course. It never will be. There's always a freaking double
Target
cross.
confirmed.
I've got this.
How heavy your burden has been.
I'm glad you're safe. Everyone has worked incredibly hard. Wow! Wow!
What are you making that face?
You gathered so much! Incredible!
It's not that much.
Are you happy?
Yeah! I didn't know so many things were hiding in there!
Did you never search that place?
I never needed much when I was alone. The only time I ever went there was to find something to eat once. Good job, you guys. I made up some beds for you at the shelter.
You made beds?
Do you want to see?
Oh my gosh. Fascinating.
Oh, you all worked so...
Are you sure it's okay to use your bubbles like this? What if it delays our escape?
It's okay. I'll eventually gather all of these back up and use them.
You'll be gathering all of the bubbles?
Yes. In order to make sure you can all reach the surface safely, I need to collect every last bubble I can.
Never thought I'd see the day. Can you take us to the place you make bubbles next time?
Oh!
Thanks. I'm going to make good use of this bed. I'm sure of that. Uni says thank you as well. It feels like I've got two unis.
Get a good night's rest, everyone. See you.
Good night, Siren. You're going to go outside? Why? Siren made these beds for us, so let's get some sleep.
I don't need it.
God damn! I can take her. I can take it her
Doesn't it feel like Mori?
that outfit.
I guess it's a bit awkward for her to be around the people she was tracking. Oh my goodness. Uni, I've never heard you sound so disgruntled. You don't like Mori? Why not? Because she started following us while we were inside the Ark? I figured that was why you felt. Don't be too harsh on her. I'm sure she has her reasons for Well, if Uni, what about Siren? Do you like her? You do. Is it because... You're right. She rests. I don't think she's a bad person, even though I don't think everything she's telling us is the... Why do I think that? Well, remember that big mouth thing we saw before we lost consciousness?
I'm exhausted. What is up with this dirt? I thought it'd be soft, but it's practically hard. Is there gold mixed into the... Finally, I feel at ease. Everything...
Was the bed that uncomfortable?
Ugh.
Oh,
Who the...
oh, it's me.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I heard what sounded like digging.
Is that...
No, it's...
Good. Then don't worry. I'm comfortable here.
What?
Oh,
What?
Mori?
What?
Do you like cute?
Excuse me?
Oh, do you...
You mean those...
Okay, enough.
Come on in. Welcome to the Bubble Workshop.
I can't believe this is what was underneath that tree. What is...
Do you like it?
Who said I liked it? Well, at the very least... So, what do I...
Oh,
Don't you... Then why did you bring me here?
being
I never said I was lonely. Don't go drawing any conclusions.
Well, I came to that conclusion because that's how I used to...
You were?
Uh-huh.
But you seem so strong.
Everyone is at their... Once I decided I would stay here for I would make bubbles whenever I felt lonely. Bubbles that looked like my friends.
They look...
Oh?
Nothing. If there's nothing you need me for, then I'm go.
Already?
What am I going to do here? I want to go.
Wait!
What is...
Hugging onto this will help you sleep better.
What's your deal?
Oh?
Why are you being so nice? Is there something you want? Why are you going to... You've just... Why should you care whether we live? Why do you keep acting like you...
I just want... I simply wanted to be nice.
I don't like unconditional...
Alright, enough of that. Taking too long for the stories, man. Let's talk more action. Ooh. Stop. Thinking horrible.
Can I do this?
Still got some fight in me. I'll draw them in this direction. Come on, give me all you. Let's push them around a little bit.
Finally.
actually worked? Am I not entirely worthless in battle?
Yes, you're a goddamn robot. Just having malfunction though.
So,
Fuck off.
Why aren't you saying anything? She's asking you if we're really underwater.
I'm sorry.
I knew it.
You were lying to us? Talk, damn you! Were you lying to us?
I'm sorry, Mori.
I knew it! Why would this time be any different? Feigning kindness.
I can explain everything.
Save it. I'm going right now, and I don't care whether I can't stay in a place like this any.
No, it's dangerous to go out now.
Do you really expect me to believe you?
We're in its throat.
What?
Did you say throat?
Gluttony is a colossal rap.
What in the world are you talking about? Are you saying I was eaten by a raptor?
So calm down and listen to me.
There's no way.
Oh, where?
I'm eaten by a raptor. Does that mean I'm going to die?
You're not going to die.
Shut up! I don't trust a single word you say. I'm leaving. You hear me?
Mori!
Don't.
Don't touch me.
You're Mori from the Incubator Squad.
Yes?
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Jien.
What am I doing here?
Oh, goodness, here I am trying to exchange greetings, and don't you think that's rather rude?
I'm sorry.
I'm only kidding. I dislike beating around the bush just as much as you.
Thank you for.
I owe you an apology. Here,
What is this?
it's a calling signal generator.
A calling signal?
Be careful not to drop it. If that box takes a tumble and breaks, it'll emit a calling signal straight away.
Why are you giving me this?
You're going to follow someone up to the surface. When you've gotten far enough from the Ark, you'll throw this box behind her, which will automatically activate the calling signal. Then, all you have to do is report back to me on how she reacts.
But why? Why are you doing this?
Let's just say, when something that's a fusion of a Rapture and a Nikke hears the calling signal, will her Rapture instincts awaken and move her to tear apart her beloved Nikke companion? Or will her rational Nikke side win out and have her tear herself apart, having become a Rapture?
A Nikke Raptor fusion?
Yes, pretty cool, huh? No need to force yourself to agree. I know very well how volatile such an entity might be. So let's keep this our little secret, okay?
Yes.
What are you so frightened of? At this rate, you might end up breaking this box right here and now inside the Ark. If that happens, forget about it being a question of, is that what you want?
I'm so sorry.
You just need to do one thing. All you have is tell me. If you do that, I'll
Permanently? When do I need to do this?
You're scheduled.
Yes.
Okay then. Report your findings to me before your scrap date. Contact me within 2. Quite simple, right?
It can't fall! Oh,
A calling signal. The bear.
everyone, move back! The digestive fluid!
What is that?
We need to plug up the hole! No! No! Come on! Wrap around it!
I'll help. Uni? What's wrong? Uni, snap. The bindings. Uni, I said snap out.
Mihara!
Snap. I'm...
Mihara! No! Let go of her. Get a hold of yourself, Uni. I said... Stop, please, stop.
Uni? Do you remember when you first fell in here? What you said inside the bubble? You said, please save me. Now, it's your... Yes, a NIKKE who loves Mihara. A NIKKE. You? So, come back, you...
Thank God.
I'm fine, Uni. So...
I really... I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Mori!
Target confirmed.
Battle complete.
Turn it up.
Screw it. Whatever happens, happens. I'll draw them in this direction.
We're lagging.
Target ahead. Fire at will. I'm glad you're safe. Everyone has worked incredibly hard.
Oops, we're lagging actually. Ain't the closest one, right? See ya. Okay. We need to go from apps. Less lag. Mori.
beings remember the moment they are born. I remember.
It's been grass.
I remember the first time, the moment for the first. Oh, hello. I faced misfortune. Sorry.
Let's
Progress.
see. Same with endurance and combat related events. None. What is that? Born. Is the step pawning it all? Is there an opening? No. I suppose you'll be going over there.
I was a defective product. I was given a name at birth, but I was born incomplete. And there was no place willing to take an unfinished Nikke.
That's the one, right? The defective one?
Probably. There's no way a non-map.
Right. I didn't even know that was possible.
Same here.
Why? At least it honestly, I'm a bit jealous.
Jealousy amongst a sea of identical faces. The fact that Huh?
What? You got something to say?
At first, I tried to force a smile and pretend to. No, it's just.
Oh yeah. The captain said we need to leave right away. Guess you'll have to.
Yeah. Oh well.
Is everyone ready? Yes, Captain.
We were Our lives were constant. If they were to abandon, I wanted, even when they assigned me the most dangerous resource collection.
You're working on this zone solo.
By myself?
Are you incapable of even that much? You're not even a mass-produced Nikke.
I'll do it. Even when they hid supply, even when they deprived me of food, mocked me, I would pretend not to notice and try to laugh at. Why isn't anyone coming? I didn't receive any message to return. If I stay too long in one place, the
Oh my god, here we go.
Raptors. I've got to hide somewhere. What should I do? That's it. I need to hide underground. Please. As Dirt and Mori prays that she'll survive. Somehow she manages to come out of the ordeal alive. And upon returning to the elevator...
What are you doing?
Huh? I didn't hear anything.
Hey, didn't you tell her? What? I definitely told her.
No, you didn't.
You didn't hear it?
No,
Well, don't pin the blame on me just because you're deaf as a doornail. Unless that's another defect on the laundry list you came with.
Hey,
that
that's
day,
too much.
for the first time. It was also the day I learned that malice must be met with after returning from the rehabilitation center for assaulting another squad mate. No one wanted to be on the same squad as me.
Hey, you there? If no squads are taking you, would you want to join us?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, you said you were Mori, right? Were you interested in joining us?
Okay. Let's do it.
Until
Little
one.
did I know that the first ones to approach me with open arms would be the first to stab me in the... What?
Unsubmitted resources.
I was just holding it for someone.
I'm getting tired of the.
It's not an...
So there weren't any.
That's... But...
You see? You were.
No one believed...
Wait a minute. This one's already been to the rehabilitation center once before. Doesn't seem to have any special skills either. I guess we don't have much choice. You're going to incubator.
Incubator.
The incubator squad made up entirely of problem cases. Nikke's without any special abilities, a last chance holding ground, where they would either develop hidden the dynamic with my...
Isn't she the one who got caught trying to be careful? I hear she has a bad temper. If we get mixed up with her, we'll probably end up getting scrapped along with her.
No one wanted to be, least of all when it was their last chance to avoid getting scrapped. Despite all of that, I still want...
You just need to do one thing. If you do that, I'll see that you're permanently removed from the disposal.
I was willing to do anything to... And so I made a deal with the devil. And so I made up to some... I lived where no... Before, would it have been better to simply die and be reborn? Should I end it all? Wouldn't it be better?
Why?
What are you doing here?
I came to get you, Mori.
God dang. Even robots are freaking ass. So we have robot bullies.
Enemy spotted. Engaging.
How heavy your burden has been.
Reload.
Let's push them around a little bit.
I'm glad you're safe. Everyone has worked incredibly hard.
What are you doing?
I know these little hollows are where you feel the safe. I figured you would be here when anyone is going through something.
But how did you...
I went looking for you every day.
Why did you come looking...
오렌지.
Target confirmed.
Lagging from the game
How
now.
heavy your burden has been.
I've got this.
Reloading. Fully active.
I'll draw them in this direction.
But
Battle complete.
yeah.
I'm really sorry. You could have... I can't apologize enough.
It's okay. I didn't incur any major... In fact, isn't that right, Uni? Uni.
I'm sorry. Out of selfish self-preservation.
Sometimes it becomes selfish in order to shit up. Peace.
I'm looking forward to it.
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
I will never fall.
Oh,
What?
it's rather unexpected.
What are you talking about? You told me to come before. I was getting bored being...
I see. Don't make yourself at home.
Okay. What are those dolls?
Oh,
Cinderella. Those. Are they dead, right? This one's survived. Big boobas. Pair of female between some sharp features. Woman in a lab coat.
And why is that sitting in the corner?
That's her. Now see, there's a young girl, long hair, only
Forget it. If you don't want to answer, you don't have to.
they're my friends.
Friends?
Yes.
Where are they now?
I don't know. We got separated a long time ago.
Are they dead?
I'm not sure.
You mean you don't know?
I'm sure they're living somewhere on the surface, since we promised each other that we would rewrite our story.
If you want to see them that badly, you should go to them.
Oh?
Why don't you leave with us and go?
I can't right now. I still have things to do in this place.
And what is that exactly?
It's,
Important? More important than...
yes, it became that way. I made a promise. I promised to send you. That is...
Okay, but...
I'm okay. Really?
Siren, then why?
Oh?
Nothing.
So, that girl in the... That's her. Apparently. So the girl in the science lab died with the Cinderella. Cinderella, right?
planned.
If I remember. Cinderella.
Reload.
Go away! Hold on!
Still got some fighting. Reload. Reload.
I've got this.
You asked for this, and I thank you for it.
Oh!
Let's push them around a little bit.
That actually worked?
We're lagging
Am I not
actually.
entirely worthless in battle?
It's finally the day to leave. You all, when you go up, just relax. Well, I don't know the exact. Once I send you up, I've done this plenty of times before. So you'll be, don't worry about anything. And by the time,
Siren,
goodbye.
thank you.
You too. Goodbye, Uni. Keep being a good friend to Mihara.
Siren, come with...
Oh,
It doesn't feel right leaving you here alone. Let's go together.
sorry.
What is it that you...
It is. Oh,
Do you know, whenever you're trying to hide something, you purse your lips together. What are you hiding? Want me to take a guess?
oh,
There's something in the clearing, isn't there?
ah.
Judging by your expression, I'd say I'm on the mark. Our departure date being moved, it was all... Don't bother explaining. I'll go there and see for myself.
After it came in contact with the silver liquid and melted more silver liquid itself, the energy level started going out of control. I've covered it in a bubble, but my powers alone aren't enough to keep it in check. I don't think it can last much longer. That's why I have to get rid of that energy before Gluttony can absorb it, no matter what happens. This AA pill...
If the AA pillar got into contact with the silver liquid, don't tell me that this all happened because of the callings. Is this because of me? It is.
No. know something like this was
What are you talking about? Of course it's because
ever since Gluttony swallowed that pillar. All that digestive acid that unexpectedly poured out, and the fact that those raptures started attacking this place. It's all because Gluttony wanted to absorb this enormous energy, so my bubbles are preventing Gluttony from absorbing the AA pillar, but I need to get rid of all its energy before Gluttony starts attacking more. If Gluttony absorbs the massive energy reserve, it would spell disaster for this.
this can't be.
If any allowed me to live inside this lonely, so please don't.
Don't be like that. Just close if we're lucky. And if it does, there's always the possibility that it redirects the energy. Even if someone does get the... You won't see it happen. Out of sight.
No.
What?
I can't. Cinder, we said that's why I can't if I do.
You think you'll be recognized for that you're some kind of mythical god and no one will ever know you were here. No one will ever remember your noble deeds. Not a single.
It's okay. But I know what and it won't just be me. You need me, huh? You'll know.
Siren.
It's okay. I'm okay with it.
No, you may be okay with it, but let's leave. Let's go. You said you wanted. Choose life. I'll help you.
It's nice. It reminds.
What?
Sorry, you and I want my. Goodbye,
Siren!
You will go up.
Oh, come on. You're going to die? Really? You lost the other girls that we saw in the freaking figures, right?
How heavy your burden has been. I've got this. Fully active. I'll draw them in this direction. Ahead. Fire it well.
I'm glad you're safe. Everyone has worked incredibly hard.
I guess so. Whiplash.
It's the surface. We really got out.
What about Siren? She's not... What's that sound?
Is Gluttony moving?
No. Don't go! You... Take me again!
Mori, calm down.
Siren! You can't... Please!
Mori!
Let go of me! You can't... Siren!
Siren.
Seems everyone arrived on the surface safe. So quiet. But now that they've left, I think I finally understand how Levi feels. So I wanted to tell you in person. I don't think I can do this anymore. I'm really sorry. Hansel, Gretel, Ave, Cinderella. I did my best. I've waited. Surely I... It's so I ended up meeting some really good friends thanks to them. So I feel good knowing. Let's go. Let's head out with our heads held like a true god. I will become and everyone in it.
It lacked a certain pizzazz, but I'm satisfied.
God damn.
It's okay. I'm not scared anymore. I know I'll never see them again, but I still miss them. I'm sorry. I must succeed. For everyone's sake. The AA pillar isn't looking so good. It means that none of the energy has diminished. Not even that inside the bubble. I can't believe something holding this much energy was inside a bubble. I know I'll never see them again, but I still miss them. I'm sorry.
This place was cooked.
It's okay. I'm not scared anymore. Which memory is this? Ah, I know what time frame this was.
Our story should have ended as a happy fairy tale. One that would have been remembered fondly for generations to come. But I ruined it all.
I must succeed. For everyone's sake. Oh? It's another memory bubble. This time, it's Hansel and Gretel. I know I'll never see them again, but I still miss them. I'm sorry.
Oh, this again? Last time, they said it was one of Siren's memories.
Siren? You again? How many times have I told you? Being kind is great and all, but you can't allow yourself to get taken advantage of.
Oh. I must succeed.
Right, sometimes need to be harsh.
What is this bubble doing here?
Not sure. Here seems to be a hologram. Perhaps it's a recording of some kind.
It's okay. I'm not scared anymore. It's okay. I'm not scared anymore. See them again, but I still miss them.
No one's around, so I think I can treat myself to a little lie down.
I must succeed for everyone's sake. succeed. For everyone's sake. I know I'll never see them again, but I still miss them. I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm not scared anymore. I know I'll never see them again, but I still miss them. I'm sorry. I must succeed. For everyone's sake.
Only. God damn it.
It's okay. I'm not scared anymore. I must succeed. For everyone's sake.
Whoa.
I must succeed. For everyone's sake. It's been a long time since the playground was this quiet. Everyone used to have so much fun here. We'd all play on the seesaw together. I know I'll never see them again, but I still miss them. I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm not scared anymore.
Huh? The seesaw isn't moving. Even if I push, it doesn't budge. Nothing at all.
I must succeed. For everyone's sake.
What the heck is this? This thing has been staring at us this entire time.
Feels like we're being recorded, doesn't it?
Yes, it is. There you are.
I know I'll never see them again, but I still miss them. I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm not scared anymore.
Right. I think I'm gonna go now. I'm lazy to play other games, so yeah. I'll see you guys around tomorrow. Thank you for stopping by. See ya. God damn. Alright.
You want me to join you?
Roger. Joining the mission.
고네メガネは? 에바가 있나요? Do you need help? I remember when I first opened my eyes, an infinite all that stared back at me was cold sea as well as a red core. At first, I used my abilities to I tried shooting bubbles at the core. I tried using my Koto Dam. None of it worked. Gluttony was different than ordinary rapture. It was moving by primal instinct alone. The result was that my Koto Dama had no effect. Gluttony seemed to prioritize its urge to when I'd exhausted all. I started to become afraid. Was I going to die in this? Once I was digested, what kind of attack would what would happen if Gluttony found out? Was I doomed to fail once again? It was at that moment she told me that from now on, our story was no longer one of failure, but a fairy tale, one with a happy ending. I became determined not to give. My friends were surely out there. I couldn't give up. In order to keep myself alive, I expanded the protective bubble around myself. I gathered surrounding remnants from the surface and I crafted a tree out of bubbles, fabricated a bubble workshop, and built all the places where I lived with you guys. I also made dolls that resembled my friends and launched them up to the surface. I hoped that someday and come looking for me. I continued making the bubble again and again. I waited for a long times. I considered giving, even in the deep. I wanted to uphold the and so I stressed, and you guys came. So I was terrified, paradoxically, during my time alone and being able to talk. That's how much you all mean to me. Your presence here. I'm so glad I was able to meet you all. I'm not afraid of. I'm no longer scared. I'm no longer alone. So don't blame and live well.
Siren. What?
Are you awake?
Who?
Nice to meet you. I'm Mana of the MMR squad.
I can't stand fighting. 精一杯やらなきゃね。
Are you Mori from the incubator squad?
Yes.
I see.
Where am I?
This is Reclamation Site 0. It's the first area on the surface that we've successfully reclaimed. Have you heard of it?
I have, but
Once we were out of danger, Wardress brought you back here. They're outside. Would you like to go meet them?
yes.
Mori.
Mihara, what happened to Gluttony? Where's Siren? No. Is there any way we need to go save?
It's
Then let's go. We have to hurry.
We can't do that.
What?
We can't go.
Do you hear what you're saying? Don't you want to save Siren?
Of course I do. But tracking Gluttony is impossible.
Why not?
Mori, do you know what kind of rapture?
No, I don't. Besides,
No. This is something you need to know. Siren risked her life to save your own. I can't let you go rushing headlong into danger. If you end up throwing your life away reckless, all of Siren's sacrifices will be in vain. Gluttony appeared during the first rapture invasion, a Tyrant-class rapture. After humanity went into the Ark, it rarely showed up, and so the only information we have on it, it consumed an ICBM intended to destroy the lift, then expelled all that energy back at the launch site. And from that point on, humanity stopped using large-scale armaments against Rapture facilities. That's probably why Siren insisted on staying behind. If Gluttony digests the AA pillar, and the energy contained, this entire region would be wiped off the map.
is it really that dangerous?
Yes, it's a miracle that we were able to get out of that thing alive, and here you are. Are you sure you can do that? You're afraid of when you stand in front of Gluttony. Are you sure you won't lose your nerve? Besides, this isn't a problem which can be solved with willpower, even if you are willing to risk your life. You most likely could be throwing your life. I understand that, but there are some things which we are powerless to change. This is one of them. You can't do this. The best thing in the meantime, let's go,
I'm not stupid. I know that. I know that if I go out, I might die without being able, especially since we're talking about. I realize you're right. The right thing, but I can't get it out of my head. I can't abandon her. She was the first. Even if I get chewed up, I want to go save. I can't live. No, she gave up her life for. So. Please, just this once. I know what I did to you is. I know how shameless this. I'm perfectly aware that I should be. So I'll do anything. If you go with me, I put my life into. If you tell me to, I will give you anything. You give the order. Any order. If you want me to die in your place. So please, help me. I don't have any special. All I can do is. So here I am on my knees, begging you to help me. Please.
Once someone has been shown such affection, such sorrow. I suppose we don't have. If you're that determined, Mori, let's go save Siren.
Mihara.
But we can't before we make our move. If we don't do that, but a suicide mission. Understand? All right then. Let's go.
Reload. Wait a moment, please.
Is everyone okay? Oh, thank goodness.
So that's why you came to see me?
Yes. We came seeking whatever knowledge you have on Gluttony.
I already provided you with all the basic information about.
Indeed. And we thank you for that.
So what more do you need?
Are you aware of there being any way to take it down?
Gluttony, you mean?
Yeah, I figured with you being the way you are, you'd have considered potential ways to eliminate it.
Me? Why would you think that?
When we were swallowed by gluttony, I heard you say to us, get away from there immediately. Isn't that because you were in the middle of dropping the AA pill?
How did you know that?
We saw the AA pillar inside Gluttony's stomach.
The AA pillar is...
Yes, in order to prevent that energy from being absorbed, the NIKKE who saved our lives. So, in order to rescue her, we need a way to subdue gluttony, even if it's only momentarily. Is there any way to make that...
The fact that you all came back alive after being consumed by gluttony is surprising, and now I'm being told there's still someone inside? Is she a pilgrim?
We're not sure, but most likely...
That at least increases our chances of... We're conducting joint research into this, so I'm not at liberty to act on my own. What I can, would that be all right?
Who would that be?
Hello. Since this is my first operation with Wardress, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Shifty, an operator from the Central Government's Intelligence Division. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I'm seeing a few... Since you mentioned this operation involves a few secret agents, I won't ask any questions.
That's very considerate of you.
Mana briefed me on the situation. You all escaped from inside Gluttony, and now you're planning to track it down in order to rescue the
Yeah, that's... Is there any way we could receive support from the central government?
That would be somewhat difficult. Unless Gluttony poses a direct threat to the central government, they've decided not to actively pursue...
So, you mean they're just leaving it alone?
I figured that's the conclusion they'd reach.
May I ask why they decided on that course of...
Probably because they haven't found a way to eliminate it yet.
You think so?
Of course. After it swallowed the AA pillar like it was nothing, we've been at a loss as to how to take it down as well. We haven't come up with any definite way to destroy, at least not at the moment.
We did think of attempting an extermination operation by deploying an elite combat squad from the Ark, the counter squad. However, given that the Ark has recently suffered a large-scale attack, it was decided that reinforcing the Ark's defenses was our... As far as I know, our current strategy is to refrain from proactive engagement.
I suppose that means we don't know of any way to...
Actually, that's not entirely... It's far from exact...
There's a way?
Well...
We have found a way to damage it. The only thing is that the method is rather extreme. As such, we've designated it as unviable.
When you say sacrifice...
Yeah. What kind?
Someone has to enter through Gluttony's mouth and plant this onto its core.
Are those crystals?
E2 crystals, to be precise. Harvested from the crystal region, they have a unique property where they absorb electrical energy upon contact. They then continue to expand until all energy is depleted. They are dangerous to Nikkes, as well as raptures, unless sealed within glass, like so. It will instantly consume anything it touches.
If we're able to plant that onto Gluttony's...
Yes, no matter how adept that creature is at absorbing and discharging energy, there would be no way for it to counteract a parasitic or barring any unforeseen circumstances.
Then what are we waiting for?
Gluttony isn't simply going to sit still and let us plant this on it.
That's why this method was deemed infeasible.
Precisely. There had never been a recorded case of anyone escaping from Gluttony after being consumed by it. But then you guys showed up. You all came shooting back up out of Gluttony like some kind of miracle.
But that's all it is. A miraculous fluke, yes. But if you were to go back inside, the chances of coming out alive are still close to zero. Even with that pilgrim still being... If something were to go wrong, we would have no safeguard.
Right. If its mouth closed or if the silver liquid touches...
I'll do it.
This isn't a decision you should make lightly.
I'm not making it lightly. I told you. It doesn't... I want, so I'll do it.
Mori.
I can...
In that, a method to lure and a way to... If we can find it, go a long way to...
A way to hold...
You don't have any ideas?
No. We haven't come up with a solution. That's another reason why...
I see.
Okay. That should be enough information to...
Does that mean...
Yes. Thank you both for your... We will...
Under...
This'll only hurt a bit.
How in the world can we hold gluttony in place?
Mori, I've been thinking.
Yeah?
Remember how you told us you were willing to do?
Yes, I'll do anything.
Then, could you perhaps lend me your phone for a moment?
Huh? My phone?
Yeah, I need it.
That's it? I was
You seemed awfully tense, don't you feel?
Yeah, sure. What do you need it for? I really don't know anyone who...
There's someone very powerful.
I know someone?
You certainly do. She sent you to us.
Hold on.
I'm going to call. Is that okay?
Yes, you don't I told you. So hurry up and...
Thanks, Mori. I'll be right back.
You're not doing it...
I think I'll need a little privacy. Uni, will you stay with Mori? It won't take long. Do you not want me to go? I'm sorry, but I really must. I think they may have a solution to... They should know a way for us to keep, or in other words, a perfect way for me to utilize. So, please, I'll be right back.
Are you okay, Uni?
Maybe contacting this person isn't the right choice. I need to settle this once and for all. I can't keep living in the dark. I can't protect any. I can't save anyone. I can't achieve. It'll end up just like before. I'll only end up full of. I need power. A message.
God damn. You talking to a mad scientist right now.
Engaging with enemy. Commander, stay behind me.
Reloading. Wait a moment, please.
Hello there. Can you hear me?
Yes,
I believe we haven't had the pleasure.
that's right.
Wow, I guess your last memory wipe was the one that finally stuck.
Oh, is that...
I figured since you were hanging out with Uni with you must have retained some of your old memories, but what a shame.
Yes, then I would have known about you much earlier.
Oh, however, I don't see more. You didn't off her.
She's such a nice kid. She's somewhere safe, resting.
If she isn't dead, well, apparently she's not as afraid of being disposed of as I thought.
What did you say?
Didn't she tell you? If she doesn't report back with her findings on my little experiment, she's headed for the scrap heap. I assumed you knew everything since you're contacting me on her phone. Looks like I was wrong again. Well then, this is quite a pickle. I'm rather curious to hear about the... Perhaps I should ask you how it went?
If I tell you, what's in it for me?
Look at the little negotiator. You're a cheeky one. What do you want?
It's a big ask.
Hearing you out doesn't cost...
All right, then I'll get to it. Stop this calling signal experiment.
I'd rather not.
Stop meddling in Mori's life and one more thing.
More?
Help me become stronger. That's everything.
Oh, now that's an interesting proposal. But it's a rather steep price to pay simply to satisfy my own curiosity. I could cherry pick any test subject I wanted from the ones up for disposal. Why should I go through all this trouble of dealing with you instead?
How about this? I'll be the one to undergo the experiment, not Uni. Does that sweeten the deal?
Do you even know what kind of experiments I'm conducting?
You're inserting a rapture core inside a Nikke.
Oh,
What'd you say?
There are 2 cores inside Uni.
2 cores? How do you know that?
When you were all falling, do you remember how I caught you with...
Yes.
When someone enters my bubble, I can learn a lot about them. That's how I found out. Uni was used as a test subject and fused with a rapture. She now carries 2.
And are you...
Yes.
A rapture?
Oh,
So that's why...
I believe that is the right now. But hearing the continual exposure for someone like you must...
I'll keep that in mind. Judging by your expression, I'd say...
you're something else. How did you know?
Sorry.
Come now.
Do we have a deal, or...
Well, it is an enticing proposal. All of my previous test subjects were Nikke's about to be with you. I'd have a chance to implant a rapture core into someone's... A Nikke who was handcrafted by my adorable little sister, piece by piece. Uni's external body had already been fused with rapture parts, so it was already an alternative experiment when the Mantis Squad was corrupted. But then, much to my disappointment, they were healed. After Uni, I didn't expect another
I'm glad that you're satisfied.
I had no idea such interesting Nikkes. If I'd known about you earlier. Fair point. So what you have...
Yes, that's...
Now that I think about it, why do you want to become strong? Do you find you're somehow lacking?
I want to take down gluttony.
Ah, gluttony! Yes, that would be an impossible... It is officially classified as a tyrant class. There's a reason it's named after a cardinal sin. But, didn't you receive a new body recently?
Yes, but I lack the ability to fully utilize its power.
In other words, you lack talent.
I figured if anyone would have a solution.
You figured right. If you undergo the same experiment Uni. So that, however, that means one of your wishes would have been granted without any real input from me. In that case, we'll say that I owe you one.
Thank you.
No need to thank me. You is akin to a death sentence. If you want to back out, now's your last chance.
I've already gone through 2 memory wipes, and I'm getting used to living life on the edge.
That may be so.
It's no different from the...
Alright, fine. If that's... I'll stop playing around with the calling signal. I'll also give you what you want when it comes. As for the strength...
Thank you.
But... you're now my test subject for... I get to do whatever I want to. Got that?
Yes.
Good. I think you're officially fit for my experiment.
Dealing with the devil, ain't we? Damn it.
I can't stand fighting.
She's been following us ever since we... There's so much... She activated that calling and made me suffer. She almost got me. If Siren wasn't there, I would have killed me. I'll never forgive her for... You... This girl tried to put Mihara in danger. She's put strange thoughts into Mihara's... She's put Mihara in danger. I can't forgive her. I won't forgive her.
Stay back, Uni.
I must kill her. She put Mihara in danger. She's trying to kill Mihara. She killed Mihara. She's the most... She's like...
Uni! I know.
Shut up. I don't want to hear it.
I know I
don't deserve forgiveness.
I said I don't want to hear it!
But you have to let me save Siren. Once I've saved her, then you can kill me. Please.
Please, I'm begging you. I know what those words mean. They're the words spoken when you desperately want to save someone, when you want to help them so badly. And so all you can do is beg and speak. I understand. I hate that she's like me in this way. I hate that she thinks this. I can't.
Sorry for putting you through this. For putting you and Mihara in harm's way again.
I know you are.
I still want to save her. She's the first person I don't want to lose her, or that...
I understand.
I know that you feel the same way about me, yet... I'm sorry for being...
I know it all too well. How it feels and how it feels when I know that sorrow. I understand. To be honest, that's why I can't fight. But I'm scared. I'm terrified. Terrified of losing Mihara.
Sorry to keep you guys waiting.
Mihara!
Huh? What's wrong? What are those?
Huh? I just bumped into a wall. Isn't that right, Uni?
Well, I think something happened. But whatever it was, it seemed so. I won't press.
I appreciate it. Anyways, did something happen?
No, nothing. I just...
What do you mean?
Excuse me.
Oh, wow. I appreciate you coming to us.
I think we can skip the small talk. Here. These are the E2 crystals for the operation. As I mentioned, they absorb electrical energy and are incredibly dangerous. For Nikke's, even the slightest physical contact, do not ever take them out of the jar. If by any chance you do accidentally come into contact with, you must immediately shut down the power to that area of your body. Understood?
Yes?
Everything is riding on this.
I owe you, Mana.
If you want to, all of you, I'll be waiting.
We'll come back no matter what.
I've been discovered! Gluttony knows I've been hiding the AA pill. The bubble barriers that must have made... You... Well, you can't have it. I don't care how much you glare it. I won't let you. My bubbles will and it will disappear. I'm reaching my limit for you. No, I can't stop.
I'm not. Gluttony must be close.
We finally found her.
I've got a special inoculation prepared for this. Reload. As long as we're together, I will never fall.
reload.
There's a beach here. Yes, this should work nicely.
Is Gluttony here?
Yeah, it should be underground.
10 kilometers? How are we supposed to find it?
How do you think? We need—
But how?
By using the beach for start. Setting up here will allow us to minimize the amount of raptures that could swarm us.
Then what?
Since Gluttony reacts to strong energies, I'd say it stands to reason that's what we have to use to lure it, don't you?
Do we have something that's capable of
Both of you, listen to me carefully. I'll lure out Uni. Once I get it to stop, you need to make sure it doesn't close its mouth. You need to hold it open for as long as you can, however you can. And there's a chance they might not be able to escape through Gluttony's breathing hole. While Uni's doing that, Mori, you need to take the E2 crystals and hop inside its mouth.
Okay.
The main reason Siren refuses to come out is that she intends on sacrificing herself in order to eliminate the energy inside the AA pillar. In other words, if we can't convince Siren to leave of her own accord, we can't save her. That's why your role is the most crucial. Not you also have to meet up with Siren and convince her to come out. You can do it. No. You need— We came here to save a life.
You're right. I have to do it. I have to save her no matter what. You both are risking your life.
You've—
Don't make fun of me when I'm being—
All right. Yes, Uni? Uni. Oh, it's okay. We promised we would truly— and that we— Trust me, failure is not an option. Thank you, Uni. I'll be back. Code relay. Activate all cores to their— Initiate fusion.
Recognition complete. Activate all cores in error. Reaction error. Fusion unsuccessful. Unlock code. Deep. Activate all cores in body to their initiating fusion.
Mihara!
What did you just say? Put what where?
Mana, you did receive what I sent.
Are you talking?
That's it. Looks like it arrived safely. I was worried because I suppose sending something small doesn't pose any—
I would like you to insert this in my body.
Excuse me?
It's a special gift I prepared for Mihara to get her stronger much more quickly. Tuck it safe and sound beside her Nikke core if you would. I would have loved to handle it myself, what with this being the first experiment, but as you know, I don't exactly have freedom of movement right now.
I'm still not following.
Mihara was the one who contacted quite eagerly, I must. She told me she requires additional strength in order to— Given that she couldn't utilize her current body's ability to its fullest, and to that end—
Mihara?
That's why I prepared this little doohickey for her. It's quite risky, to be sure, but if you want, it's the best option available.
So it's meant to enhance Nikke, yet you're having me insert it beside her core. Is this a rapture core?
You're familiar with the I'm sure you can insert it next to her current core easily.
This is incredibly
Do
dangerous.
you remember your promise from long ago? You said you would help me the next time I wanted to do something good. Well, now's that— I can't leave the Ark at the moment, and Mihara needs to fortify her strength straight away. That leaves us with you, Mana.
You call inserting this inside a Nikke a good—
Of course. What's more benevolent than that?
But a Nikke and Rapture core can't exist together. You of all people should know that a Nikke's core—
Yes, I know. Nikke cores have a barrier which prevents them from reacting with other cores. But what if you could break past that barrier?
What?
That's my little— If I told you, you might have to get sent somewhere off. You don't want that, do you?
No.
Now then, Don't let your curiosity get the best.
Understood.
What's this?
Nikke cores have a safety mechanism, which makes it so they can't react with other. Even if it's two Nikke cores in one body, it prevents them from interacting. It would also prevent Rapture cores from devouring them, and vice versa.
You mean Nikke and Rapture cores can consume each other?
Yes, a clear example. It can distill a Rapture core down to its edge.
Jen!
Oh dear. There I go again, running my... If you knew any more about this, Mihara, on the other hand, it's nice.
Of course. It's important to know these things.
Now then, Mihara, all the abilities you... If there are no changes after the surgery, then it means your body itself. However, I can quite... My sister is the best of the best, so I'm sure you'll become... That is, if you can endure the pain. Every prior test subject, you, however, said you'd be willing, so I'm sure you'll be... I can't wait to see how it turns.
Warning. System error. Warning. Warning. Core resonance activation. Warning. Core type. Warning. Barrier.
But you've got to accept...
Warning. Barrier. Warning. Barrier.
Don't worry. I'll accept it all. The pain, the desperation. I'll take it all. I will never, this time, if we die, I will claim this power as my own. In order to... I'll do this.
Mihara?
Such power. My arms could be ripped off. My entire body could be smashed to a pulp. And I would enjoy... There's no limit to the pain that I can now endure. How thrilling. In order to establish a connection with these chains, all I have to do is... If this is the kind of ability she originally envisioned, then the sensory exchange I was capable of before could only...
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I've never felt this powerful in my life. And considering how it's bound to come calling. Everyone, back up.
Gluttony!
Now that our guest has accepted my... Let's go, Uni. Let the hunt begin.
Stay safe, everyone!
Target down. As long as we're together, I will never fall.
Sorry to tell you this, but you're not going anywhere. Darn. It's good it's sensing danger. Maybe it knows instinctively that a hit from this is...
Mihara, watch out for the tentacles!
Uni.
Everyone, duck!
Wow. Your shooting is really...
I still missed a few.
To spew up. In that case, we've got a chance. Now then. Now that our chains are connected, why don't we swap our scent? So this is what you're feeling. Then you've never felt the sensation of your own. Let's... Why don't we enjoy a... My goodness. I didn't expect the pain to be so bad that you'd try to close your mouth. We can't have that. Otherwise Mori won't be able to pass through. Uni? Uni! No! Your body can't handle the stress! Mori, you have exactly 30 minutes. Not a second more. After that, my sensory exchange will be severed. You've got to convince Siren before then.
30 minutes?
Can you do it?
Yes.
Then go. Go and
Okay.
I can't believe it. Did she just wish you good luck?
I think so. Thank you, Uni. I'll rest. Huh? No. No. No! Siren! I've got this.
I'll take care of this. Is everyone okay? Oh, thank goodness. Ah, that's... gluttony is... It's, something is hurt. Someone's running this way? Siren! Oh! More! I need to say... Mori! What are you doing here?
Hold on. Thank God I got it through safely.
Mori?
Siren! Let's get out of here.
I've got a special inoculation prepared for this.
I've got this.
I made it! Is everyone okay? Oh, thank goodness.
get out of this place, Siren. Mihara and Uni are waiting for. They're keeping Gluttony from moving. We need to leave at once.
I can't. I must ensure the AA pill.
You can do that outside. You just need to take it with you so that
That's impossible. Gluttony is instinctively drawn to substance. Even if we take it outside, if it does swallow it, and ends up, there'll be no go.
And we have to take out Gluttony.
I'm sorry. I can't go up against
Look, we can use this.
What is that?
This thing absorbs electrical energy. If we can lodge it into Gluttony's core, we might be able to stop it.
Oh, how does it work?
I honestly don't really understand the mechanics, but Mana, a researcher from said that if this comes into contact with Gluttony, it'll expand and absorb all of Gluttony's energy and—
But doesn't that mean it would also be dangerous?
Yes, but they were originally intending to use the AA pillar to eliminate the crystals.
So that's what the AA pillar was doing.
I don't pretend to know all the details, but if we inject this into Gluttony's core, so let's be done with this and get— Siren?
Mori?
Yes?
You came back to this hellish place to give me—
Yes.
Thank you, and I'm not leaving this place.
What?
I will use this to defeat, but first,
No, I'm not leaving without—
I might not be able to hit Gluttony's core on the first. Even if I do manage to insert it, someone has to stay behind.
Then we'll both stay.
We don't know if things go wrong.
And we'll die together.
Mori.
Don't even think about using it, no matter how many times—
Mori, don't.
No. You stop. Don't throw your life. If there's even the slightest possibility, stay alive.
Mori.
I know that I can't be of any help. I'm not a goddess of victory. Like, I'm even getting Gluttony to swallow. I can't even shoot well enough to block all the debris. There's no way I can— I'm just a useless and incompetent member. I can't make a single impact in this. I know that. I want to do that at least. You told me that you were glad you saved my life. I want to see you show me, prove to me the world is good as long as you keep living someday.
Mori.
Prove to me that this is how we can fight. That good people will be rewarded. You're the only person you're the one. And
Goddess.
I don't want to lose all some. How can I go on where no one celebrates? So live, even if there's one small— cling to it and stay alive. Save me. My goddess of—
But the story isn't over yet. I must not just for myself. I promise that the story we'll write from now won't be one of failure. Come, let's write our story.
You're right. I can't give up. I have to take. I will survive. I will be—
Yes.
Together.
Yes.
Watch over me.
Looks like you've finally calmed down a bit. Even a big old rapture like you has its limits when it comes to pain. Uni, it's exerting a lot of force, isn't it? Shall I help you lift this? You can handle it? I know it must— Uni. It's okay. You're not alone. I'm here to bear the burden. That's why I gained it. So, let's rescue those who see our presence as the ones who can— If we keep saving them all, one by one, maybe someday, we'll be able to find the path to redemption. So don't be afraid. I wonder if Mori managed... What's with all... Bubbles?
Uni!
Siren?
Get back!
Uni! Wow! Uni, get down!
Don't worry. I won't let anything hurt you.
Siren.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh?
Do I really have to fire this thing?
Uh-huh.
Let me make sure I've got this wrap a bubble bolt, and once I pull the trigger, it'll fly straight towards the core.
Uh-huh. And while you do that, I'll send this entire space up to that way we can protect ourselves. That's why I need the moment I make this that way.
But what if I mess up?
It's okay. I guarantee it.
In other words...
Uh-huh.
All right, then.
Uh-huh. All right. All together now. Let's rise to... Mori!
Here goes nothing.
Hit your mark.
I thought I was gonna die back there.
What about the crystals?
We made sure it hit Gluttony's core. We saw it start to expand.
I guess that wasn't quite enough to do the trick.
Yes, it looks like it had no effect.
Looks like it chowed down on those crystals already.
Uh-huh. We must eliminate Gluttony once and for all. So, will you fight by my side? Huh?
Of course, that's why we came here.
Cuckoo!
Yeah, I already told...
You're right. We're all
right.
Encounter.
Got this.
Sorry, but I'll have to bow out early.
The heck? Where are you? There you are.
Snow White, engaging.
Once.
Let's go.
Where are you? The other one. The... There you are.
If you want, I will join you, Grace.
I'll do this shit.
Mike, everything superfluous will be banished from paradise. I got this. Like this. Just a little closer.
Yo!
Reload.
Mike, everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Got it.
If you're hurt anywhere, come find me.
Oh. Yes, I will find you.
Doesn't this thing ever get tired?
The core is certainly holding up better than we expected. It isn't breaking apart like we thought it would. Maybe
If only we could throw some kind of bait to make the core expand and the crystals grow large.
Bait! Ah! I've got just the...
What? Oh, you mean the AA pillar?
Oh, right. I totally forgot about that.
Since it's already been melted by the silver liquid, it should be absorbed quickly.
If we feed that,
Uh-huh.
well then, so you can feed it a little treat.
Let's...
Nice going, Uni. Watch out!
Spread out.
Don't you dare go around spewing such danger. Shall we have another go at it together? Sire!
Oh, you want this pillar so bad. Everyone, step.
Okay,
All right. You. Then chew on. Break apart.
What's that?
I think it's gluttony's mate.
no wonder I sensed something more when I exchanged senses with it. That must have been the connection to its main body.
You're right. Gluttony consists of one massive main body. with multiple mouths attached. The place where I was staying was inside the throat of...
So, the core. So that's why you kept saying we were inside its throat and not it.
What are we gonna do? It won't. Judging by how faint those sounds are, it seems to have run away.
So it's
It most likely ran away because its main body was about to be swallowed by the...
Considering how it ran off with it knows that this place is filled with his worst nightmare.
So what then? Should we...
Yes, we want... Good job,
Siren, how does it feel to be back in the great outdoors?
Oh, well...
Oh yeah, I guess it has been a long time for...
Yeah, it's been a really long...
Yeah, it's so...
It's breathtaking. The world is so beautiful. Oh, you, Mori. Thank you for saving me.
What are you crying?
I never thought I'd be able to I didn't even...
Siren.
Thank you for not giving up on me.
If you do...
Oh. Don't cry.
Do you have no more heroic sacrifice? Never...
Uni. How are you feeling? How does... Feels good. You did great. All right, that girl.
Oh? Those are the bubbles I sent to find Cinderella. What'd she do with...
Siren, look!
Oh? Cinderella?
Well, what are you waiting?
Our voices soar together. Hand in hand, chasing it's war. Cinderella, Cinderella. I missed you so.
Tears.
Siren. Oh, Eve?
Siren. It's a good thing you decided to stay alive, huh?
I'll be by your side.
What happened to the twins? Are they dead? I have no idea. Oh, god damn.
I shall grant you victory, Your Grace.
Booba. They're back to normal. Very good. Lag. Wait, I'm lagging.
We finally met! My dream has come true!
What?
I'll be leaving soon. Thank you, everyone, for everything. Oh, that's right. I made beds here. Everyone used them all the time, which I was overjoyed about. Knowing that what's by my side is unbreakable fills me with such joy.
I never thought I'd get to sleep on this bed again. I'm glad everything turned out okay in the end.
I'll be leaving soon. Thank you, everyone, for everything. Knowing that what's by my side is unbreakable fills me with such joy. We finally met. My dream has come true.
Where is it?
Knowing that what's by my side is unbreakable fills me with such joy. We finally met. My dream has come true. I'll be leaving soon.
There you are.
Thank you, everyone, for everything. Knowing that what's by my side is unbreakable fills me with such joy. We finally met. My dream has come true. I'll be leaving soon. Thank you, everyone, for everything. I'll be leaving soon. Thank you, everyone, for everything. Knowing that what's by my side is unbreakable fills me with such joy. We finally met. My dream has come true.
The currents sweep flowing through up.
Knowing that what's by my side is unbreakable fills me with such joy.
Okay, I think we're done here for a while. Flashbang. Too bright. Too bright. Yeah. What happened?